All right. Another week. Another wicked week. Kahala Yahawah. All praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi. Oh, look at that. Those two girls are Israelites though. One is an albino and the other one has color. They twins. See? And that's spiritual, man. Because that's exactly how Esau and Jacob came out. The difference between Esau and Jacob, those are two different nations. The so-called white man being Esau, and Jacob being your Negroes, Hispanics, and your Native American Indians, through the line of your father. As soon as I started, you had two girls, Israelites. One have color, and the other one was straight up albino. Twins. What? Since the Most High let me see that as soon as I came out, I guess I'm gonna read the scripture then. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 1. Just gonna read off the phone until the weather warm back up. Let me read 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 1. Like to say, give a double honor to the L's of GMS, honor to the Akim, of course, peace and blessings to you brothers and sisters that listen. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. The hopeful elect, man. It's all about the hopeful elect, right? And Lord willing, if we endure, we are part of the elect, man. Because a man of the Lord that's a part of the elect, what you going? The Lord said, "What a good tree bring forth good fruit, man." It's gonna be fruitful, man. All right, let me read. The true man of the Lord gonna be fruitful in this thing, man. Alright? Read 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, which the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew. Wait for this to pass. Wait for this to pass, man. Then I'm gonna get into it. Alright, good. So let me continue on. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 1. It says, and he said unto me in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew, before thunder and lightning, or ever the foundation of paradise were laid, before the fair flowers were seen, or ever the movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together. And so before the Most High created anything, man. To show you how far out the Most High is, man. Before he even created the angels, okay? Which were angels, alright? But now we're in this lower state, these carnal bodies. Okay? It says, wherever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament, okay, the atmosphere, the heavens, were named, or ever the chimneys in Zion were hot. And ere the present years were sought out, and or ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure. Then I consider these things, that all was made through me alone, and through none other. And by me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Only Yahawah, okay, can make that statement, man. It said all was created by me alone, and by me it shall be ended. Okay, he's speaking through the angel Uriel to the prophet Ezra. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? When we gonna know we at the end? Amen. He said, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and unto Jacob and Esau were born. Okay, so that was no ordinary birth. Okay, that was indicative of what's coming, man. The whole world is surrounded based off of those two people, man. The vibrations of those two people, Jacob and Esau. The Jacob is who? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and all our people that are confusion of faces, the bloodline go back to those people I just mentioned. And you got Esau, the so-called white man. Okay. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So this is Esau's kingdom. You see? What you see before your eyes, man. This is his devil's rulership. Okay, these abominable buildings, these abominable people. Okay, this filthy air. You doing? Shalom, shalom. Come over here, bro. What you doing? Brother, come over here, man. Come hear this word, man. Come on, Howard. Come hear this word, man. Brother, you better come here and get this word, man. All right. I'll see you when you come out. Lord will. Let me get into these scriptures, man. Okay, Jacob and Esau. And Esau is ruling. Esau has the upper hand. Okay? But the Most High said what? We're going to read on though. It says, and he said, from Abraham unto Isaac and unto Jacob were born of him. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. No, because as soon as I started up, there were two girls. One was color. They were sisters. One had color and the other one was an albino. Twin sisters. And I was going into Jacob and Esau. Jacob being us, and Esau being the so-called white man. As soon as, before I even started up, I saw that. Because that's exactly what the scripture was in Genesis 25th chapter. I was reading it right here in Ezra's though. It says, I'm reading. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 8. This is the Most High speaking to the angel Uriel.
I know Ezra is.
Yeah. He said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, our forefather. Held Esau's heel when he came out the womb.
Yeah, you pulled him back in.
Yeah, you pulled, because that was meant to pull him down.
Yeah.
This is Esau's rulership. This is his kingdom.
Yeah.
See? That's why he's ruling. But it says what? For Esau is the end of the world. So wherever you see the so-called white man ruling, that represents the end of the world. This is his kingdom. He's the wicked that bear fruit. You see? But it says what? And Jacob, our forefather, us, is the beginning of it that followeth, man. That's why the Most High had Jacob holds Esau heel. He's going to use these people to bring him down.
Yeah.
See, we in a time of his downfall, man.
Run that back past me again, because I thought who was coming out first? Esau.
Yeah, the so-called white man. He came out of two black people, Isaac and Rebekah.
Back in.
No, his hand held when Esau came out, and Jacob came out right after him, our forefather. And when Jacob came out, his hand held Esau's heel.
Yeah.
So that was symbolic. In the future, the Most High was going to use Jacob to bring down Esau. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's happening right now, spiritually. That's why it says, 2 Thessalonians, he's the wicked, man. It's been proven he's the wicked. You see?
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And that's why this whole world is about to enter this third world's war. You see? This fool Trump.
Boy, you took the word out of my mouth.
This boy Trump, this devil Trump, who represents the American white man, is going to lead America straight into the third world war. That's prophecy, man. And that's going to be it for this place. Babylon the Great. And the Most High is moving off our vibration. The more my people wake up, which is all kind of brothers and sisters waking up to this knowledge, waking up to who they are, waking up to what color the Messiah truly is, who they are according to the book. You see? That's a beautiful thing, because the Most High said, let me get this. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first. That's when we went into slavery.
Oh, baby, that's
in 70 AD.
I know what you're talking about.
It says, and that man of sin shall be revealed, the son of perdition. Who's that man of sin that's going to be revealed?
Roman.
So-called white man. Back then he was known as the Romans.
Yeah.
You see? It says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. How did the white man show himself that he's God?
Talk to me.
It says that he sitteth in the temple as God.
God. They said he gonna do all kinds of wonders, like he gonna have people food out. He gonna have them.
And the main thing is that white Jesus.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the main thing. That's how he deceived the whole world.
Yeah,
it says, remember ye that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what will hold it, that he might be revealed in his time. He's revealed now as the wicked. He's the last beast in the book of Revelation. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got all this homosexuality, all this transgender. He's the one that's pushing that. You see what I'm saying? The cancer rates is high, the food is polluted, the water, they just said that the ocean, you got all kind of plastic and junk out there in the ocean, killing the organisms in the sea, man. You see? He polluted the whole earth, and he polluted the minds of these people, man. That's why this place is called Babylon or Babal. Confusion. Everything is turned upside down. But through the power of Yahawashi, we turning everything right side up to the truth. It says, and now he know that withholding he might be revealed in his time. He's revealed. Yeah. Right? For the mystery of iniquity doth already only he who now will let until he be taken out of the way. And we in the time of his downfall. And we're going to read on. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, Esau. He's the end of the world, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Who's the spirit of the Lord's mouth that's consuming it? The prophets. That's what the Lord said, I shall put in my word in your mouth as fire. Right. And the people would. This word is agitating them. It's bothering them. Because they never thought that these people would wake up. They think they were always in at the bottom, always in the ghettos, in the slums, killing each other, strung out on drugs, and they could just keep on ruling. Yeah. See, but the more we wake up, it's the faster his kingdom go down. Like you just had that government shutdown the other day. A lot of them were getting affected by that, man. A lot, man. Yeah. And the economy is very fickle right now. Any day now, that dollar could crash. Any day now.
Yeah, keep him up in there. Everything gonna crash.
Yup. And that's what white America wanted. And guess what? He's bringing down your country, man. Talking about make America great again. Give me a break. It says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Every time it's cold, this act. All right. Spirit of his mouth, which is through this word. All right. The sword of truth. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. When Yahawashi come back, when you English call Jesus Christ a black man, that's going to be it for this empire. That's what the scripture says. There's going to be many crowns on his head. That's what the scripture says. The earth shall wail because of it. Okay? They going to know in the back of their demonic mind, oh my God, this is it. This is it. You see what I'm saying? He's coming to wreak havoc on this earth, man. And to redeem the elect. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. And the main part of his lying wonders is his technology. Especially now, we in the era of the beast, the microchip. Okay? Revelation the 13th chapter. No man might be able to sell unless he have a microchip in his hand or his forehead. Yep. That's going to be the new currency.
That's the brand of the beast.
There you go. The brand of the beast. You see? That's him. He's the one that's going to push that. So that's the scripture tells you who he is, man. Jacob and Esau, man. And that's not even what I went to come into, but since I saw that through the spirit, I said, you know what? I gotta tackle it, man.
You know, you said that, and I got a granddaughter. 2 granddaughters. One is dark and one is real light. You hear me?
Yeah.
But the other one, she turned it darker now. But I was wondering, I was saying, like I wonder if my daughter is them two different, got the same daddy. Well, that's she said they do. I mean,
yeah, probably more likely they got the same father.
No, they do.
Yeah.
But it was questioned. I mean, even me and my son asked the same thing.
Okay. Your son in the word like you or not really?
And stuff. He would say me and him was walking one day, and I was saying, That's how that look at funny. And he's saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they got the same father. You know
Jacob and Esau, yeah. Us and the so-called white man, because we both came out of Isaac and Rebekah, but the Most High said what? 2 nations are in thy womb.
Yeah.
So this was the first time that 2 nations, because brothers are of the same nation. But the Most High said, no, 2 different nations are in your womb, and I'm going to separate them. Right. And he said, the elder shall serve the younger. He's the elder. This is his kingdom. But in the world to come, he's going to serve us because we have to serve him.
That's how it came. I mean, man.
That's why it said, Revelation.
Down to the 4th chapter.
Yep.
In the book of Genesis, they were wondering how Judah came to be
the head.
Yeah, because I mean, it went down. It was started. Each one of them sons up there did something that was wrong. I can't say what they. One slept with the
Reuben.
Reuben slept with the wife.
Father's concubine, yeah.
And other ones was murderers, killers, or something like that.
Or Levi and Simeon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really Joseph was above all of them at first, but then later on it went through Judah. Yeah. Remember Joseph? Because he said he had a dream, a vision that all
the one with coat,
yeah, the coat, yeah, and he said he had a dream that 11 stars had bowed down to him.
Yeah, down to him.
Yeah, right.
That's why they threw him in the pit.
Yeah, that's why they threw him in the pit.
He went from the pit to the palace.
But it says, let me get 1 Chronicles 5. Let's be in the history.
Joseph in the book of Genesis.
This is go. 1 Chronicles 5. This is why.
Yeah.
Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, who was supposed to get the blessing because he's the firstborn. So the Seminole Indians. For he was the firstborn, but for as much as he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given unto the sons of Joseph, because Joseph did have the vision that the 11 stars bowed down to him.
Yeah.
Which are the father of the Puerto Ricans and the Manassites.
Yeah.
It says, Cubans, Joseph the son of Israel, and the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright. For Judah prevailed above his brethren. Of him came the chief ruler, but the birthright was Joseph. So the chief and the kings and Yahawashi the Lord came out of Judah.
Yeah.
See?
That's Jesus.
David, Solomon, all the kings came out of Judah.
Out of Judah. That's how the blessing jumped down to the 4th. To the 4th.
Yeah, Judah, yeah.
See? Reuben defiled the bed, and Levi and what you call
murdered them Hamites.
Murdered them people.
Them Africans,
yeah.
Because they raped their sister, Dina.
Dina.
Yeah.
What mean judgment.
Yeah, so they made him get circumcised and they kill him.
Yeah. Right. That's just what they did.
Yeah.
That's the word too.
See, and then there was a split between Judah and Joseph, the northern and the southern kingdom. After Solomon, because of Solomon's wickedness, the Most High split the 2 kingdoms.
Yeah.
But then, what did the Most High say? Ezekiel 37. And this is why we have the sign. When people ask us, what is this sign here? Why you guys have this? This is the answer to it. Ezekiel 37. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah,
glory, how about you outside, man?
I was heading up in there to go to the bathroom. But I got there. That's what I was
doing. Yeah. No, I said the spirit.
Yeah. I came from over that way and stuff. And I see you. I said, I'm going to have to hold this here for a minute.
Now, you know Ezekiel 37, they talk about the valley of the dry bones.
Oh, yeah. Ezekiel.
Now, you know who those bones live? You know who those bones are?
The house of Israel.
There you go. You know where the valley of the shadow of death is?
Okay.
Right here in America. This is where he saw the Israelites in a dead state. He saw people being gangbangers, drug dealers, homosexuals. He saw that in a vision. The Most High took him to the valley of the dry bones. And then the Most High asked him, do you think these people could ever live? He was like, I don't know.
Only you know.
He said, only you know. I don't know if these people could ever live again.
I'm not going to answer that. Only you know that.
Yeah. All the wickedness you see how people doing today, the Most High showed them a time point in the past.
Yeah.
How bugged out the Israelites would be in the last days.
Yeah.
But then the Most High told Ezekiel, and that's the spirit we coming out in, to prophesy unto these bones. Give them the truth that they may live. The truth, man.
Came and put skin and all that back on.
Yep.
So they
Skin, the sinews, which is your what? Your nationality, man.
Yeah.
You see? You know who you are and you know who your power is.
100.
And that's why he told him, let me get Ezekiel 37:10.
Yep. Valley of dry bones.
This is it. You win it. We came on this side of the world and we lost our nationality.
Yeah.
See? Ezekiel 37:10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel, the whole house, 12 tribes.
Yeah.
Behold, they say our bones are dried and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power. Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come out of your graves, that dead state.
Yeah.
That scripture says, a man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Yeah.
See? And bring you into the land of Israel. So that's what we're going to after this place is destroyed. And you shall know that I am the Lord, when I've opened your graves, O my people, and brought you out of my graves.
Yeah.
He says, and I will put my spirit in you, and he shall live. He said, what? And I shall place you in your own land. Then shall he know that Yahawashi have spoken it and performed it, saith the Lord. And the word, and this is the point coming up, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee